kind of talked before we went live a little bit about how, as musicians, you know, we both write music, we both make music, we both make stuff that's personal to us in different genres, different BPMs, different things, all this stuff. It can be tough sometimes, and when you have a song like that that's so personal, and it's good, it's very good, and maybe you're proud of the piece of art as it is now, to go out and be like, listen to this, promote, like please, like salesy, and be like trying to convince people, like, check this out, because like you made it for yourself, right? But then you're all on the other hand, you're also an artist who would love to be able to be an artist and just an artist, and to do that you need more and more people to listen to it. And so there's this weird game we play where it's like, I wrote something personal that really means something to me, and whether it's pop or it's a much darker whatever, you know, you have to figure out a way to get it to people, to package it and almost sell it to them. And right now it's through short form content and basically dumbing down the idea of your song to something that can fit into 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And how do you do that with a song like that?
Right. During National Women's Month and like sexual awareness or sexual assault awareness month, I was trying to push animals a little bit more. And I felt bad doing that. I wanted it to be, well, one, I want people to, like, wanted that to be a segue into, like, look, I'm an artist and I have a lot to say. And also, like, you should listen to this song because if it can help you, that would be great. But I just felt like I was hopping on this bandwagon of, like, what's going on this month to promote my music, and that wasn't
You feel kind of
case.
like a brand, like, during, like, this month, and they're just like, yeah, we're going to slap rainbows on shit, but we don't care about, you know, gay people, and it's messed up. And even though that's not you, like, you genuinely care about it. That's why you made the art. Right? So I think it's different, but people kind of view it the same way. I have a similar thing where, was it last month is Mental Health Awareness Month? I think May is Mental Health Awareness. I have one of my most popular songs is a song I wrote about my mental health it's called Fine. And it's my most popular song. There's a big controversy around it. All this stuff on TikTok went viral and whatnot. And I just didn't want to post it last month because even though, like, that's where most of the time when I would get messages from random people in different countries that would be like, dude, I love your music, this song, like, whatever, like a year ago would say these things to me during this month. I didn't want to come off and feel guilty almost about, like, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, so here's a song, like, about how depressed I was a few years ago, and I'm still dealing with these things and these things. I just feel, if you feel weird trying to promote it.
But it's also...
But you will have to. That's the thing. So I've done it. I've done both. And I did it really hard for a long time, and then it worked. And when it works, it's great for a minute because it's all the people that are in support of it. But then if something is big enough, you're going to have those people come in that are like, you're exploiting people with mental health issues. It's like, I didn't put this into Chat GPT and be like, write me a song about a depressed person. I made this song because I was messed up. And it's helped me get over that.
They're obviously not thinking from the point of, like, it is so hard to, one, just put it all out there. Like, just to make the thing, do the damn thing. And then to put it out in front of other people and expose yourself. Why would I be doing that just because? No, it is because tough. I'm trying to get some eyes, and I guess I'm sure there are people. There are people that would do that to them
for sure. I definitely agree.
I don't know. I have not received any backlash for trying to push, even though I barely push my own music, push animals. But if they did, I'd fight because oh my god, I had to get convinced to put that on my album in the first place. That was for me, and then I realized, like, I could help other people possibly by putting this out there, so screw you.
Exactly. Well, and it's like, if you, I don't know, if it helped you in any way making it, and if it feels good and you're happy with it, why wouldn't you put it out? And then the other thing too is, like, when people say stuff like that, it's like, do you realize I'm a real person, right? So I got people I see in my day-to-day life. Those people, not all of them, but most of them probably know about this music thing I'm doing. So for me, like you were saying, to put it out there, not only just to put it out on the internet, because strangers are strangers, but you're putting that out, like you were saying, you had to tell your mom about this situation before this song went out because you knew she was going to hear it anyways, right? if you put out a song, if I put out a song like this, people are gonna have questions. They might not ask them to me, but like they're gonna look at if they listen to it. Some people don't listen to it. I got people that don't be listening. But the people that do, you know, they're gonna look at you a different way because they are seeing a side of you that is, you know, in a lot of ways, I feel like, at least for myself, I can't speak for all artists, but when I'm writing, sometimes I feel like that can be the most concise version of the way I'm feeling towards something.
Absolutely.
Because I'm forced to put it in this like little book that is the song. Like I'm like, I have to have the cover, the beginning, the middle, the end, and that's it. And so I'm really particular about like, oh, this has got to be this, this has got to be this, this has got to be this. Whereas, you know, if I'm just talking to somebody about how I feel, I might misspeak. I might not know, have all my feelings figured out yet. But when I'm working on a song for a month and going over it and revising it and mixing it, whatever, that's how I feel, how I felt at least.
And that's the cool thing about being able to do that through music too, is because the beat alone, whatever music you have behind you alone, you could have no words on it, but it's still going to influence the way somebody's feeling. They're going to get the general, for lack of a better word, vibe by just listening to that. Then you add how you are thinking and feeling on that. You are forcing them to like dip into your head for a second and feel what you are feeling and truly listen to you, or even put themselves in, like help them see what happened to them, and they're, I don't know if this is making sense. They're seeing it through their own lens, and it helps to have the music behind it, and people are like feel that shit.
Yeah, well, there's a book, I believe I can't remember if it's The Alchemist or if it's one of the other ones I've read recently. I think it's The Alchemist. They say one man's journey is every man's journey, and so it's just like if you share your honest experience, there is something in my experience, my life, whatever, that if I possess empathy to any degree, I will be able to find in that same experience, right? And I think that's the power of music, where it's like you're saying, if I can, throughout the instrumental and through the way I'm writing things lyrically, and then the way I deliver those lyrics, I'm bringing you into my perspective. You're seeing it through my eyeballs, and then you're like also like zoomed out. You're seeing it as yourself too. It's this weird thing, and I don't know. I think it's a very special thing when it comes to making music. Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety, or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.